that just shows you the ideology of the fans of Mike Tyson, past, present, and future. The expectation that Mike Tyson was going to knock out Jake Paul. And I kept telling people, like, listen, the idea is a beautiful idea. I mean, it's an absolute beautiful idea to see Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul, okay? But the longer that fight went, this more and more, less likely it was going to be a reality. People tearing their shit up like that, I mean, they could have gave it away. You didn't have to tear up your shit, There's a lot of people without televisions, especially that type of television that was mounted, to have that type of reaction. I can understand it. I can sympathize with it, but I'm not empathizing with that because I ain't tearing up my shit, But I think that people need to realize that we're in an age where young people and a sport, and it's been proven that young people rule that sport. Father Time is undefeated for a reason. Mike Tyson went in there at 58 years of age and did what he could do under the circumstances that he was under. The biggest factor, I think, was age. But don't get it twisted. Other things were in effect, but the fact that he was 58 is the reason why he couldn't get shots off. Okay? So, I don't know. That is extreme, but people just expect too much from Mike Tyson. Will Mike Tyson's stock drop? Well, it shouldn't, but then it probably will, based on the fact that people expect this, that, and the other from Mike, and it's like, okay, well, what do you want from Mike? Mike tried to give you what he gave you, and that's all it was. I have my disagreements with the fight, okay? But I don't hate Mike now. I do question certain things about him, mentally at this point, simply based on the decisions that were made. But it was all about money. It was about Mike getting in there to give whatever effort that he was going to give on the night, and that's what he did. Okay? He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked down. Okay? Again, I have to inform people of that. But just tearing up your shit at home, that's just extreme, man. That's a point of ideology, I mean, it's crazy. It's almost like someone telling you that the Easter Bunny isn't real when you believed in the Easter Bunny the last 40 years. Santa Claus. Mike Tyson, yes, he can be defeated. And I think this bleeds from the fact that, if you guys can remember, 4 years ago, people were saying that, hey, Mike Tyson can beat Deontay Wilder right now. And it's a good thing that Deontay didn't call Mike out on something like that. You know what I mean? And I think what would have happened if he wouldn't have lost to Tyson Fury, I think he probably would have done something like that just based on publicity alone. You know what I mean? Especially the mindset Wilder had back in those days, because he was going at Mike Tyson, claiming Mike Tyson's, record was padded and he really wasn't as good as people think he is, and his legacy and his blown up and all this. He was saying that about Mike Tyson, and people actually was looking at that. But understand, that was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I can imagine Mike doing a lot better than he did against Jake Paul Friday night. But understand, if that would have happened, in Wilder being Wilder, he's not a guy that he knocks you out. So I would think if he took a fight with Mike Tyson in 2020, he would try every bit of knocking out Mike Tyson. Would he be hated? Yeah, he would be hated, but understand, people would still ride with Wilder because Wilder is a boxer, put it that way, and was a champion. But yeah, but back to the guy that destroyed his television, bro. His plasma. I think that was a bit much. You guys tell me what you think about this crazed fan showing his emotions of Mike Tyson losing. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!